So I thought I'd start press record and apparently I didn't. So I'm just going to quickly go through this again and say what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing a collab with Loose Cluck Club, and it's a Gothic themed set basically. So I'm going to use. I was going to do purple because purple's my favourite colour, but I always do purple. So very rarely do red. So I'm going to do a red and black set. And I'm using the Shiji 065, and the black I'm using is also by that brand and is M050. I have already done a base coat and I've done one coat of the red. I'm doing, instead of doing the alternating like I usually do, I've decided to do 3 red and 2 black. And I'm going to use these stickers, or I'm going to use some of these stickers on some of the red nails. They won't work on the black because they have a black border and it will just disappear into the black. So on the black ones, I might leave the index finger plain, which is what I would normally do on a set that was being worn. This isn't going to be worn, it's just going to go in my folder. But, you know, let's keep it real. Keep it real, guys. And the thumb, I thought I would put some red rhinestones on. But we'll see. Things may develop further. I'm going to do at least 2 coats on these. The black, I'm always cautious about blacks and always try and get them on very thin, so it might need 3 coats. So I'm just going to rush through this and then I'll be back with you. Okay, I am back. It is another day. I had to stop and go and do stuff. My life is hectic right now. Having some personal stuff going on. And I kind of I found the charms that I was looking for, which were these. And one of them's a dangly charm with a red on it. I think I'm going to put that on the thumb. And I've also found some foil that is like black lace. So I'm going to use that on one of the red ones. And another one of the red ones I'm going to do as a cat eye. And then I might put something on top of it as well. In fact, I might do all of them as cat eye. I don't know. No, because I'm going to put foil on, aren't I? So no. I'm going to put the foil on, and I'm going to put the foil on first. So let me have one of these. I'm not very good with foils, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm using this To Be Glam transfer gel. Wish me luck, because whenever I try it on a full cover foil, I'm alright doing like patchy foils, but whenever I try this on a full cover foil, or trying to do a full cover foil, it never works. I've been told, I'm sorry about my phone going off, it is a constant issue with my phone. I should put it on silent really, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been told I should let it cool once it's come out of the lamp after being cured. So I'm going to try that today and see if that makes any difference. I'm also trying to put as thin a layer as possible on this. I'm taking some off again. I'm sorry, I was probably out of shot there. I'm trying to take some more off. So thin layer of foil gel. And we will see how it goes. I'm going to put it in for 30 seconds. Because I have also been told that sometimes less is more. Not that, not that, not that. There we go. Back in a mo. Okay then, here we go. I'm dreading this, I have to say. I'm dreading this because it's never worked up until now. So I want this to be something like that. So I am going to use this end of I'm not even in shot. It's a good start, isn't it? I don't even know whether I should be doing that or whether I should just be doing it with my hand. See, these are ballerina nails as well, so they're curving in two ways at the same time. And yeah, I'm just not sure that this is going to work. I'm trying to sort of eke it out, but it's trying to crease, and I don't know how to stop that happening. I'm going to take it off that stand because it's more of a hindrance than a help. Trying to rub-a-dub-dub it. But like I say, it's trying to crease. So I just don't know how to stop that happening. Maybe I should have cut it first. But I don't know. I'll try rubbing with this now. Again, I'm out of shot. Because I'm stressed. Yeah, that's why you're out of shot. And what's the excuse every other time? You know, I see people do this. It's like the isolated chrome stuff. I see people do it and they make it look so easy, and it comes out perfect every time, or it seems to on their videos. And I don't know whether they're just doing a shit ton of editing or whether they've got some sort of magic skill. Because it just doesn't work for me. I mean, some of it is coming off and other bits are patchy, and I just don't know how to make this work. Some areas over here that's just not transferred at all. It's just not good. I've got you zoomed in a bit more as well, so you're seeing all of my cockles here. And my nail keeps trying to come off the stand, and oh yeah, it's just not good. It's just not good. Let me just see what, no, see, none of this flower's come off at all. It's just abysmal. I see people do this, and when they lift this off, it's just like a perfect imprint of the nail comes off. Like, you know, there's nothing left on the foil. And it never ever works for me. So again, guys, hints and tips. Give me your pro advice, because this is looking like a right fucking dog's dinner. It's just, yeah, I mean, just look at it. Look at that. Look at that. It's just crap. Just absolute crap. Rub it off and start again. Oh man. But no, this is my life with foils. I just don't know. Like I say, people make it look so easy, and I just think it's horrendously difficult. Nail won't stay on the tip. That's probably half of the problem, to be honest. Try using. I used one of my like sticky tabs for putting my press-on nails on the other week, and it did that well that it actually broke the end off my stand when I had to take it off. Right. try again. Well, I don't know whether I'm going to try again with that actually, because yeah, that was not. I don't know. I'm gonna try a different technique, because I would have loved to have it to have been a full coverage foil, but that's about the 20th time I've tried to do a foil like that and have it be full coverage, and just cannot get it to work. Cannot get it to work. And it's gutting, because I have so many foils that I love and I can't use them because they are full cover ones. They won't look good doing this technique that I'm going to try next. So yeah, help me out guys, please help me out. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I want to use my lovely foils. So I'm going to go back to my old faithful method, which is just to sort of dab it and see what happens. So no, even that's not working. That worked. It doesn't work on flowers very well though, because you've got to get the whole flower, or else it doesn't even look like a flower. Well, it's given that essence of being lacy, I guess. I've got a little fluff around now as well. But I think I am going to go over it with a cat eye and kind of make it more subtle of an effect on there, but hopefully still be able to see it. We shall see. This might be a total fail. I don't think I should have zoomed in quite so much as I have, because I'm struggling staying in frame today, and I was getting better at that at one point. I thought it'd be better if you guys could be a bit closer to the action kind of thing, but I'm kind of cocking myself up a little bit. That's quite nice now. I don't know how well you guys can see it, probably not that well, but it looks quite nice in person. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I want to put this big dangly charm on the thumb. The curve is kind of that way, so it's going to need to go like that, which means the dangle is coming off the side of the nail, which is a little bit weird, but we'll see how it goes. Put that on there. I'm going to use my rhinestone glue if I can find it. had it the other day. I have a pot usually that's stuck on the side of my desk, and yes, and it fell off. So it's in a random place now instead. So it's a bit weird. I'm going to use a blob of rhinestone glue. And my tweezers. And I'm probably, let me see, have to go in there like that. It doesn't want to stay because the weight of the chain is trying to pull it down. So I'm just gonna, I was gonna flash that. My flash lamp isn't cured. Isn't cured? I know what I mean. Isn't charged. That's the word I was looking for. Right. I'll pop that back on there. It's not turned out too bad, that. It's actually quite a nice effect. Hoping you can see. Put my glasses on. Yeah, it's a lot more obvious in person that there is sort of lace behind there. I quite like that. I think I'm going to do the little finger the same actually. So that is cured into place, but I think I don't know actually, I might put a silver cat eye. Let me find a silver cat eye. Two. This silver cat eye, I can't really tell you a name on it, but I think it's the one that came with the jellies actually. So you get a silver cat eye and then like multicoloured jellies. It is quite thick. I just want to put a bit of a swoop in. See what that looks like when it's zhudged up. Now I'm out of shot the other way now, aren't I? Quite like that. I'm going to put a black jelly over it so it won't be quite so bright, because it doesn't look that bright on camera, but in real life that is super bright. So this one has cooled down now, so I'm just gonna do this same dabby crappy cake technique. I find the faster you do it, the better it works out generally, but we'll see. I haven't even cured that, you fucking muppet. Tired and stressed, shouldn't I be fucking doing this shit? Just put a little bit more. It's too much. Don't squeeze that bottle too much. And take some of the pressure off it to get gem rather. It's going to go right in the middle, preferably straight, because having said that, the stone isn't exactly straight in the middle of that one anyway. These are Timu charms, and they're sometimes a little bit hit and miss. I have a black jelly from Team Novo Uno that I got in PR. For some reason it's in a bottle that says glitter gel, but it isn't glitter gel. There we go. 2-in-1 top coat glitter gel. Black jelly. But it will hopefully do to calm this cat eye down a little bit on this. I just want to make it a little bit more subtle. It is a top coat, so I can also use it to sort of seal in this charm a little more. I know how to do this without this extra danglement on it. It's a little bit awkward, so I'm having to try and go in under the chain. Which is not easy. I'm sorry, I'm having to do this off camera because there's no way that I can get it in the right position to do it otherwise. So let me get that out of the way. Let me get that out of the way. I'm going to have to hold this lamp in a weird angle until it cures. Oh guys, probably shouldn't be doing this right now. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I had cramp on and off all night in my calf, and yeah, I was like, oh, I think I've had about 2 hours sleep, so I'm a bit fuzzy wuzzy today. But I am doing my best, and this this collab needs to be finished in the next couple of days, so I'm having to kind of rush it, which I don't usually like doing. Oh, I like that. That black jelly has just toned down that cat eye a little. I've still got the danglement going on. So yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that one. I think I'm fairly happy with that one. I'll have to go over it in top coat. Oh, it's moved. It's definitely moved. Might have to make a feature of that then. I'm gonna try and do this now. It may work, it may not work. Some of it's come off. That on there, a bit more on there. That'll do. And then a cat eye over. See, I've tried stuff on this set that hasn't worked. I've had to bodge it basically, but you know what, I think when it's finished it's still going to look quite nice. So, you know, if things don't turn out the first time you try something else, even if it's not what you really had in mind in your vision, because I know we all have this kind of, you know, the stuff in our mind's eye that how we want a set to look, and sometimes it's not going to happen. I'm just going to find some caviar beads, preferably in a non-bright silver. Oh, that is perfect. Look at those gunmetal caviar beads. Because this has moved. I don't like how it's moved, but there's not a lot I can do about it now other than start the nail again, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to make a feature of the fact that it's a bit lopsided, and I'm going to put some caviar beads on this side, maybe even a gem. Let's see if I've got, what have I got in black gems? I've got quite a lot in black gems actually, wherever they are. And right at the back, can I get them out? Yes I can. So I have these. So I'm just going to get a couple of little black gems out. Little teeny weeny ones. In fact I might do 3. In fact I might do one a little bit bigger. Oop, get off. And then we'll put some caviar beads on them as well. So there's something sticky on that wax. Picker-upper. Picker-upper. Using all the technical terms today, aren't I? Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh well. I hope it didn't come open in the drawer, because that would be a nightmare. A nightmare that I just don't want to deal with today. Oh, where's my palette? There's my little palette. I'm going to... my little kitty. I'm going to put some art gel on, well, rhinestone glue on my palette. Get a little, what's this one, is that my 7mm? That's a universal, that's not going to work. That's a 13. Oh, why my brushes are not in order? What's going on? 7mm, right. So I have a little 7mm brush here. I'm going to get this glue, which is a bit gloopy. I'm going to put a little bit down the side here. And then should have left my picker-upper out. What is this? No, that's an ombre brush, that's not going to work. Oh, I'm just not in the mood today. Let's see if I can get one of my silicone tools to make this work. I'm just not organised, and I'm not, just not feeling it today, guys. Let's try pick it up with that me. No, yes, yes. Shove that in there. Get these two little ones. Oh, no, and drop them. Put one in here. And the other one, other side. And then I'm going to try and get some of these caviar beads. The smallest ones, I think. Definitely need a picker-upper, and this is not. Oh, do you know? I said I was doing well with my nails. No, I can't get the bloody lid open. If I drop this, I'm going to end up absolutely everywhere. I mean, these, I've got these standing like upright in my drawer so that you see this edge. And of course all these smaller ones, they just end up all mixed up in here, look. It's not ideal. But I don't really have anywhere that I can keep them that way up. It's not ideal. But you know, we live with what we got. Right, let's try and get some of these out without throwing them everywhere and get them on this design. Put one in there. One in there. And there. One in there. And how does that look? It looks okay. It looks a little like what it is that we've tried to, you know, put one on wonky and then, you know, tried to rescue it, but it is what it is. That in the lamp. Don't know what to do with the index finger. On a set that I'm going to wear, I never do anything on the index finger because it's your index finger and they just get in the way. But this isn't a set, this is just a collab. And maybe I should, you know, do something with it. What? I don't know. Let's have a look what the charms I've got. I found another sort of Gothic-y. Oh yeah, that. I like that. I like that. I like that for that one, and I think I might do something. I don't know. What's going on there? If I do something on that, then should I put something on every nail, do you think? Yeah, I'm going to put something on every nail. Because why not? Let's, you know, let's be a bit brave. I like this charm. I think this is going to look quite cool. I like that. It's going in the lamp. So now the red nails with the lace on. Do I put red charms or black charms, or a red charm on one and a black charm on another? I think so I decided to put this one on here. It's just sitting on the tacky-layer at the moment, but this one's going to go on here. It is going to stick up a bit, but again, it's not being worn by anyone, so it doesn't really matter. like a little sort of cheruby angel type thing. I'm just going to flash cure that, and then I'm gonna have to go around all of these with oh, I can't get my words, with top coat. That's the word I was looking for, top coat. Have some rhinestone glue on here. Since this is a smaller charm, I'm just going to put it on with this. And again, I will go over it with top coat. Seal it all in nicely. Again, try and get this one in the middle. No, I was very unsuccessful on the last one. I'm going to use my Old Faithful trusty top coat. I'm just going to get some stuff put away because it's chaos on this desk right now, absolute chaos, and I can't move. So I'm just going to get some stuff put away. So this set, I basically had no plan, and as I formulated a plan, it all went wrong. Sorry, I'm burping again. Again, it's something that seems to happen as soon as I start to film. I feel the need to burp. I do apologise. Why is that in the wrong place? Everything's in the wrong place on my desk. Well, my desk is a mess, an absolute mess. So yeah, I didn't have a plan, and the plan that I then formulated didn't go very well. And I've had to adapt, but this is what I've been left with. I'm going to top coat them, and then we'll have a bit of it, and I'll file the edges up and stuff, make them look a bit more tidy, and then we'll have a quick look at them. So I've just realised that I didn't use these stickers that I said I was going to use at the beginning. It probably would have been a daft idea if I just stuck with that plan. But anyway, this is what we've ended up with. So we have this that's got the... Let me take that off there. The lighting in here is still leaving a lot to be desired, but it's got black with a silver cat eye swirl, and this dangly charm, which is trying to stick to the magnets in the bottom of there, but it is loose and it does dangle. And then there's a black jelly on the top of that. This is just a plain black with this kind of cool, I have to say, hand claw skeletal hand thing on the nail. This one has got the, oh, you can't see it. You can see it in real life. The lace foil and then the cat eye over the top. And then that angel thing, which looks a little weird actually now I look at it a bit closer, but you know. The plain red nail has the cluster that slipped, so another mistake. And then I've put some gems and caviar beads on the other side to kind of even it up a little bit and make it look like it's still fairly central. And then that's actually probably my favourite nail. Again, it's got the lace underneath it and then the cat eye over the top of it, which my lighting is just not doing it justice at all. Let's see if I can get it. No, you still can't really see it. But it looks quite nice in person, actually. So there's the full set. Not very even and straight, but there's the full set. As I said, I probably shouldn't have done this collab. I've got way too much going on at the moment. I have rushed it. Things have gone wrong and I've just been like, well, I haven't got time to do it again kind of thing. I would have liked to have had the time to stop, reevaluate, make a proper plan, probably with things that I know are going to work, because like I say, the foils, I really don't know what to do about the foils because I've got hundreds of them and I can never get it to work the way I want to. If anyone wants to do a masterclass in foil, sign me up. Because yeah, it's just not happening for me. It's one of them things that I just can't do. Like isolated chrome, I think it looks great when it's done well and everyone else seems to just breeze through it. And me, no, cock it up every single time. So maybe it's just not for me. I don't know. I will see you in the next one, guys. Hopefully it will be a little less disjointed, a little more involved, a little more artistic, and a lot more fun. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And please share my channel. I am still trying to get up to 400, not 400, I'm over 400. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers so that I can do a lovely giveaway. And one of you, one, maybe two. I don't know. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it yet. But I mean, 500 is quite a big milestone. So I might do a 2-winner thing. It will be open internationally. So yeah, just let's keep sharing me. There's enough of me to go around these days, so just share me. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye bye.